Yesterday at the time of recording, I made a video about Observe, who made a video talking about the Watcher's apology video to see if it was genuine by reading their body language. Now, based off of the videos that I'd watched from Observe, it only popped up on my feed, so I didn't know much about him beforehand, but he seemed like a very credible person. He understood how to read body language. It seemed like he was very legit. But I posted the video, not thinking anything else of it, until I got a comment from someone called Cliffside Permaculture, who said, "Just FYI, and of course everyone can make their own decision, but Observe is currently ignoring a scandal of being accused of abuse from his ex-wife. Quality content though, perhaps some questions about authenticity there too." I found this very interesting. I didn't know about this beforehand because, like I say, I had only just discovered Observe. But I went over to the channel, not to make a video about it, but to just see what was going on. And because I've already made a video about it, there were some things included within this scandal that I felt I should highlight for the context of yesterday's video for anyone that's seen it or anyone that hasn't seen it and goes over and watches it, for example. Because I swore by this guy and I said, blindly, you know, this guy seems quite credible, seems pretty good at what he does. But when I watched this video, maybe I was a bit hasty and foolish to just jump in and say, or just believe exactly what this guy said. Because I listened to this video from his ex-partner, who made a video on their channel Piper Fraser called "Observe is My Abuser, the truth about Logan Penia and our divorce." Here is what she had to say.
Hi, this is Piper. You know me from the YouTube channel Observe with Logan Penia. Today I'm divorcing him, and I'm literally at the courthouse. I will be there in an hour, and he will be appearing remotely through Zoom, and I will be divorced and free to speak on who he is, because who he is a fucking monster. He is a gaslighting, abusive, manipulative, lying monster. He has no credentials for what he does. He has made up all of his experience.
Now, this is the part that I found to be valuable for the context of this video, and I'll talk about it all in just a moment.
It is real. He's never trained anyone. He's never worked on any cases. He's never... Anything he says that he's done, he's never done it. He's never even taken the master's course that he promotes. His manager, Bunny, is his girlfriend who he cheated on me with and now lives with. So when he says the Observe team or something, it's just Bunny. She's his employee and they're sleeping together. So do with that information as you will.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. So, for the context of the video that I was going to make, it was, you know, I shouldn't have been so blindly foolish as to believe this guy, as this person has come out and said he's got no credentials. The masterclass that he promotes, he hasn't even taken. He's got no background in this stuff, and all the background that he claims to have is apparently, allegedly, made up. Now, I can't vet this or prove this, or disprove this even, because I went over to the Observe YouTube channel thinking, well, if these scandalous claims that came out 2 months ago with 50,000 views have come out, surely Observe has done something, if this isn't true, to try and, you know, be like, whoa, like, this is crazy, like, are you sure? And I looked on the Observe YouTube channel, and there is absolutely nothing about it. There are no videos about it. There's no community posts about it. The last community post was over 3 months ago. This came out 2 months ago. So I was like, that's a bit weird. If someone was saying that about me, I would be jumping to my defense if it wasn't true. And I'd be like, look, this is nonsense. But Observe hasn't done that. And there was a second video that came out a month later called Logan Penia of Observe, the Abuser, and Update. I'm not going to play this video, but if you want to get looking at that, go over to Piper Fraser's YouTube channel and you can check it all out for yourself, because I'm not about the gossip. I don't want to start gossiping. What I did do was try and look into this to see what the general consensus was around this topic, because, you know, I was curious. I was curious about whether these were true claims, whether they were made up claims, whether they were malicious claims. You know, it could be like an ex-partner spat. I'm not saying that that is what it is, but it could have been. And there could have been somewhere where, you know, Observe has tried to cover up, or not cover up, but try and defend himself and say, no, this isn't the case, this is all wrong, or whatever. So I went over to Reddit. My search took me over to Reddit. And I found this subreddit, which just said Observe and Abuser, truth about Logan Penia and divorce. So this was recommended to me. I got off the phone with my therapist, and I'm shocked to say the least. Changed the title on the post because I am the one allegedly being abused here. It's Piper's story. I'm just passing it on. Okay, so someone's passing it on behalf of Piper. So the top comment just said, I want more details and receipts about this before gathering my pitchfork. But I'm really sorry to hear what this poor woman has gone through. Usually, I can kind of see certain scandals coming, but Observe only ever gave me the impression of a dude who's kind of self-righteous and was a little too willing to lean into pseudoscience, but otherwise unobjectionable. Okay, and that's the exact same idea that I got. I mean, I challenged a couple of the ideas that he came up with yesterday about Stephen from Watcher, and some of the things that he said, but other than that, he seemed alright. And people seem to agree, and I think we're all of the same consensus that we want more receipts and more proof, because with claims as big as what's been made, obviously there are going to be people who instantly jump on someone like this without needing any proof. If someone says go, they go. Alright, but a lot of people are in agreement, so the comments say agreed, edit. They said in the pinned comment that there's more info on their Twitter and Insta. I honestly haven't even looked yet. I did take a little look, I couldn't find anything. Maybe it was on stories. It's a lot of journal entries related to Piper's feelings about Logan being more polyamorous relationship with Bunny, and him prioritizing time with Bunny or breaking agreements that he had made to spend time with Piper. None of it really relates to what Piper said in the video. Okay? So that's really sus to me. Why isn't Piper showing proof when Piper claims he texted Piper some of these things? These are serious allegations to make, and the longer it takes for Piper to provide tangible, undeniable receipts, the more it looks like Piper is just an angry ex on a warpath, which is exactly what I said. I don't think he's obligated to respond until Piper shows real receipts. Him making a statement will just add credibility to Piper's currently questionable claims, which is very true. And again, people are just saying, I'm reserving judgment for now until some stuff comes out. I totally believe that she's leaving a toxic, painful marriage. But whether the details show Observe to be irredeemable monster or just a shitty husband to this one woman is something that remains to be seen in my view, especially since the accusation of something like manipulating me into sex really can vary from plain from plain shitty behaviour to monstrous behaviour depending on context, okay? So obviously that's a bit of a tangent I don't want to go down, because like I say, I don't want to start spreading rumours or going down the route of gossip, but the context of the video that I wanted to make was, I've posted a video about someone, said that they're one thing, I've then learnt that someone has said that they are not that person and they're not that credible, but I've used them in a video to kind of bear weight on someone's apology video and said like, oh look, this person's a body language expert, they've read the body language to see if the apology was genuine. I think it would then be pretty shitty of me to leave it at that, knowing what I know. So I wanted to put this out there to kind of be like, look, I know about this. This isn't proof or disproof of the video that I've already made, and the credibility has been questioned, but there's no receipts to back the questioning of the credibility. So do with the information what you will, and do with that video that I made yesterday as you will, okay? I just wanted to really be transparent with that, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Obviously, let's not get into their marriage because that's not the context of the video, but you know, let's talk about the actual context of what this video was made for. While you're down there, be sure to jump scare the hell out of that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, click on my little bell so you get notified of whenever we upload, which is every single day at 8 PM UK time. And until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. Cannot wait to see you in the next one, and I'll speak to you later. Peace.